Guys, how are we? Today we're on the couch. This never happens because it's always full of laundry, but here we are. I was editing through this video, the one that you're watching right now, and I think I spoke a maximum of 2 times, so I'm here to walk us through it. Also, this week I got braces. I don't know if you can see, but it's been a very long time coming, and I'm very happy that I finally have braces. Like, you guys don't know. I'm still adjusting to the many things going on in my mouth, so I'm sorry if I'm speaking a bit funky. I also hope I'm not breathing on the mic like a dog. But anywho, let's get into the vlog. Monday starts off with me playing tennis. I play tennis every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I like to take my mornings super slow, even though the time I wake up never allows for that. I promise to take you guys for the practices soon. It's just that I'm still getting back into fitness, or where I would like to be, or where I think I should be. So, I don't know, there's just a lot of frustration there, but the day is coming. The day is coming, okay? Hi, thank you. And then after picking up a few things, I needed to go refill my stock of natural toothpaste at Green Thing, but they close on Mondays. I didn't know that. 50. What? Hi. But that was a good thing because it gave me some time to think through this journey I've had with natural products here in Nairobi. I'll talk about this more a little later in the video actually. I'm so tired. And this is the state in which I left my room. Super fun. Yeah, so still morning. I feel like I've lived 50 billion lives today. We'll be able to talk properly once I shower and do my bed. I wish I could show you guys how you're balanced. I love how this bowl looks. It's really cute. I usually prefer to read my Bible before I eat breakfast. Yeah, today I'm just super hungry. Hello. Breakfast fixation at the moment is my granola bowls. They're too good. Too good. So we have the Greek yogurt. I'm gonna bring you guys lower so that you can see. From the shop I also got kiwis, raspberries, and blueberries. Okay, all right, it's the next day. This video was supposed to be a day in my life because yesterday, originally, okay, it was supposed to be a week in my life, but then yesterday I did so much so quick. Like, I'd gone to how many places in like 30 minutes. I was like, I'd have nothing else to show for the week because, like, yeah. But yesterday, before I read my Bible, I read it on my bed and I was like, let me just close my eyes for 5 minutes. This was at 2 p.m. and the next thing I knew, my mom was calling me at like 7:15 to come down for dinner. So I guess I was just really tired. First of all, I walked home from tennis and it's not an easy walk. It's really not an easy walk. Second of all, on Friday I had a kesha, which is whereby like you gather in church to pray through the night into the morning. So I came home at like 4:30 in the morning, and that just ruined my entire sleep schedule. So, but that's how I didn't finish the vlog, filming for the vlog. I've been dilly-dallying the entire morning. It's not even morning, it's almost 3 p.m. It's 2:46. I don't even know what I've been doing. I'm yet to even leave my room, but I have an errand my parents need me to run, and it's very serious. If I continue to joke, they'll close and I wouldn't have a response. But my parents ask me in the evening, so I'm gonna go do that now. This is the bag I'll be carrying. In here I'm packing my Bible and journal because today, while I was reading the Bible, actually, by the way, I'm done with the Gospels. In November of last year, I think, I started reading the Gospels, which is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Toiletry bag. And today I finished. I just read John chapter 21. It had a lot in there. Like, it's so juicy. Every chapter in the Gospels is packed. But yeah, John 21, if I wasn't going where I was going, I would have probably taken the next 2 hours just meditating and breaking it down. But I actually have somewhere to be. Hopefully, if I'm done in good time, I can go to a cafe and journal the reason for the errand. Water bottle, umbrella, phone, and AirPods. If you're new to the channel, last week I started using Aboda for the first time. I'm just a very big coward, and when I finally mustered up the courage, this dog better shut up. When I mustered up the courage to use Aboda, I can't use an Uber anymore. I just can't. Like, it's a whole different experience. Yeah, so I'm still in the honeymoon phase of it. I know people use it every single day to commute, but I did mention that I did. Oh my goodness, I hope it's not. Let me close my window. Hopefully that helps it a bit. I don't know what's wrong with the dog, but what was I saying? One of the days that I was dropped off here by my Boda, 2 of my neighbors saw me, and it made me feel some kind of way. I don't know if it was like embarrassment or I don't know. So I have these glasses. I've never used them before. I don't actually know why I have them, but ew, I can't see myself well. Hold on. Can you still tell it's me? Yes, you can, actually. I wish I had a black hat. This is so like chalant. I mean, I do have a tennis visor that's black, but that's a visor. It will even draw more attention to me than I need it to. I better get going, actually. Like, I'm actually joking. I need to also eat before I go. I can't think of anything faster to make than my granola, but then I feel like that will give me indigestion because like having all that fiber in like 2 bites, I'm wasting more time as I do this. But first I'm going to go stop at the driving place. What is it called? But I'm going to go sign up for my driving lessons. I've never driven a day in my life. I've never even sat in a driver's seat before. That should be very interesting. I'm very excited to start the lessons and just see what driving is even about. Yeah, I need to go. I don't know. And I'm so hungry. I absolutely cannot leave the house without eating something. Did you hear that? My hair also just looks insane. My mom keeps on telling me that I shouldn't leave the house looking the way I usually do because I don't know who I'll meet. But I'm just thinking to myself, when I'm out and about, like say I'm in the line to pay for my groceries, I don't look at the person ahead of me. I'm like, damn, he didn't comb his hair. What an idiot. Like, I just mind my business, and I hope everyone else is too. If you're not, like, get a life. Double vlog. Okay. Bye. I didn't end up going to the driving school this day because they were both on the same closing schedule, so I just had to go with the most important errand. And then afterwards, I stopped by Zucchini to see if they had anything interesting, of which they did not. Broad cafe, I don't know how you say it, but they genuinely have the best almond croissant you can get in 1,000 kilometers radius. But now, since I didn't go to the driving school, I had extra time to get into the word. I got this cocktail smoothie situation. It had beets, tree tomato, and mango. I don't like mango, so I don't know why I got it. I got the cocktail together with a steak sandwich you'll see just now, while shamelessly listening to the extremely loud conversation that was happening across from me, because literally, why are you speaking so loudly? The sandwich was so dry, and I knew this because I know ciabatta. It has a really funky name, but that bread, I know it to be really dry and scratch the roof of your mouth, yet still I got it. I don't know what was wrong with me this day, honestly, but yeah. Now, the food was not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not worth that much. Nairobi cafes never cease to amaze me. Today is Wednesday, and it's usually fitness. And fitness leaves me looking like a dehydrated dog. So I like, I don't care. I don't care how I show up. But today I was at the court, so that was actually phenomenal. Love that for myself. After some consolation, mayai paswa, I went back to Green Thing for the tooth tabs, but something was just telling me not to get it. I had no idea why, but I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. Also, at Palette Cafe, which is at the same place where Green Thing is, they only had white customers. And this is not like a backwards mentality, like, oh, you're so African, like, what kind of thinking is that? Like, no, I'm allowed to be shocked, because what is Nairobi turning into? Afterwards, I went to the driving school and had a cute little orientation. What's MTV? This is the only school that's simulated.
This is the only school in East Africa with simulation. This is the clutch. Yes, press it on and then switch on the car. Awesome. Now, while still holding on the clutch.
When it's on.
Yeah, it's on. You'll see it from the dashboard here. Okay. So whenever you switch it on, the dashboard is gonna.
Is that even in real cars?
Yes, it comes. I need you not to put gear 1.
I told you.
No, it's okay. I'll take you through that. So this is the gear lever. Okay, turn. Awesome. Have you ever driven before? I feel like you have. I need you to press on the clutch.
It's been pressed. And then later that afternoon, I found myself on a border once again to a cafe. I seriously do not know why I decided to go, but anyways, I went and I had this matcha, and I couldn't give you guys a reaction because the barista was staring me down. I could feel his eyes piercing my soul, waiting waiting for the slightest look of disgust. But it was okay. I'll give it like a 6 or a 7. I don't know. It had like the granules, like you know when you like I could taste like the matcha unga, like the matcha powder, like I could taste it. Like I not taste it, like I could feel the granules. So yeah. Anyways. Then Thursday rolled around. I had my first driving lesson / class. We just did some theory, and then I found myself at yet another cafe. And this time I got a full-blown meal. I didn't vlog it because my phone was about to die, but I was genuinely so mad at myself. My lack of discipline this week was so revolting. Like, just because you can, charity doesn't mean you have to. It was just like, I didn't like it, but it has already happened, so what can you do? And for Friday, the only thing I managed to record was my theory class for driving. So then Saturday, I tagged along for my sister's dentist appointment. I'm currently doing a lot of research about natural living because it's so fascinating, but I had to come and personally ask the dentist about the toothpaste tabs I was debating on getting earlier in the week. He did say that having fluoride in your toothpaste is a non-negotiable to prevent cavities and overall mouth hygiene, which I've been knowing because this is, dare I say, common sense. I just refused to believe it because the concept of natural toothpaste was so cool. And it's not like it doesn't work, like it cleans your teeth. And I really do hope that, it was not like it was fresh. It was like normal, so I don't know. It was just really fun. Such like high tech to find such a thing literally around the corner. It was fun, but I guess not. So that's unfortunate. But I left with my mom on her little errands and I got her to buy me roast goat meat on the way back home. This is when I super sonically tapped into my Kikuyu roots. We got bone broth as they packed away the meat and we reached flow stage. So we had to get chips from the Kibandaski as well. Sunday, we decided to leave early for the village so we could spend the whole day there. We had also planned to go for the earliest church service before we left in Nairobi, but I was literally unable to get up, so we didn't go to church thanks to me.
Is like a kienyeji mala.
When you see us women taking things and you're a woman, please call.
Why?
Because we know a thing or two.
It's 11.
It's better than mala.
Maven, he started as a joke. They ran it with a full wife now. Must be having over.
Oh my god, she don't look. I just love how everything slows down and genuinely nothing even matters. I can hear my thoughts. The air is clean and fresh. The sun is shining. Nairobi could never. When I tell you I love the countryside. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is the one you're keeping.
Oh, so cute. Oh.
So fat.
That's body shaming.
But look how fat she
That's
is.
body shaming.
Can't you
That's
balance on its
that's
back?
body shaming.
You don't
Or
think,
shawarma.
okay, you don't think about it as much when it's not the meat from Ushago. How do you lift her? Need a tractor to lift this one.
Body shaming again.
What's the bottom?
Hey, sorry, touches my skin. Allah.
Yeah, no, so it's going to Makayima.
Sorry, it touches my skin, then I get eczema.
How are we going to live?
Get there.
Wait, let me step up as well. Madam, Makayima.
Drop her!
Wait, wait. Oh, that's a heavy dog. Bro, why did you have to wash your face?
Because that thing was licking my face.
Thing, you're calling my baby a thing.
That dog.
What's happening, girl? You alright?
It's not your baby, it's a dog.
Excuse me?
Mbwa.
Baby, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Hi, fam.
Woo! Our tour guide. Hi, tour guide.
They're like small dogs. Hi, Becky. Let's name the goat also. This is Daisy.
You're a healthy weight.
You're
Okay?
over.
You're healthy. You're a very healthy dog.
It's not a healthy.
Extremely healthy.
Overweight. Extremely overweight.
Okay. They look like foxes. Like what? Baby, do you like to be touched? Thank you. Thank you for keeping me company. Why are you grumpy? Who told you to play with bees? Now look. Now see. Hiya. So yeah, that was my week. To bring you guys lower. Living off the grid beckons me every single day. I'm just waiting for the opportunity like this to just reveal itself. That will be it. Like Nairobi, what is Nairobi? I just cannot handle dirt. I really cannot. On Sunday, I think I spent at least 1 hour in the shower just scrubbing for dear life. So I think I need to get over myself, but that's a minor issue. That's a very minor issue. We will build tolerance to being musty. So that was a week in my life. If this thing is not on, I'm going to riot. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week.